Greetings, Commandos. This is Pagan Horde, and we're looking at 73. In the beautiful misadventure of the Stackpole crew. And what will they do today? Well, if you would please do some YouTube stuff. And it is important for a little channel like me trying to muscle its way into the view screens of the YouTube algorithm. So please press a button. Thank you. So that's next. Next, we are going to go do a full-blown super heavy mission, I think. Because we've been seeing this conflict quite a few times, which leads me to believe it's one of those missions that open up the floodgate. It's important to do in the super heavy journey. So we're going difficulty 30. Yeah. Difficulty 30. Are we ready for this? Probably not, let's be honest. But this is where we go. And of course, very bad salvage, because, you know, why would you give you good salvage? But we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. I think that's an important one step to do in the super heavy journey, so we're gonna do it. So what do we got for me? Okay, so that was the crew for Blackouts. We're gonna... Now we have a maximum of 1,500. Okay. Well then, we can bring everyone for that weight. Essentially. But we're gonna try to keep it fast and lean. We're gonna try to use the size delta to the maximum advantage. The big boys that we're gonna carry will be the mortar carrier. We do have a wee bit of acid in you, which would make a big difference on a key moment. Zeus and the rifleman would be good choices. The rifleman for the crit seek at long range. The Zeus because he can handle it. Or we could bring a Thunderhawk to maybe crack something open. But the problem is, as he is sitting now, the Thunderhawk will be unsteady if I fire both. So I'm not comfortable bringing something that would go unsteady against super heavies. The double tap will absolutely come. It's become a must against a super heavy. So the last two seats are going to be these two guys. Hopefully they're going to have enough ammo for what's to come. Now, the bandits are still useful. The golems are still very useful. But do I have enough pilots for them now? Because we've been... I think I need more pilots for all of our armor. I do have a Triceratops and Visla available, which is perfect. So that I can have at least 2 of them. But do I have... I have... Hilborg can actually... Which is who is an overcraft pilot. Can actually pilot armor as well. Maybe I should have made you an armor pilot. But at the time we had different needs. Alright, well, you're gonna stay in your machine. And we can add the gnome. Fett is gonna go. Fett is the Tempest pilot. The Tempest at 65 ton. He's a headshotter, but super heavies have so much armor in the head that it's not gonna work. So I'm not gonna bother. Sure. We're dropping... That would be dropping at 857, which is almost half of the actual limit. Is there anything else that we could bring? Could bring a flyer, that's for sure. I mean, the fireworm has been very good to us. But, you know, against super heavy, one good hit from a railgun and goodbye. But that's something we're gonna have to, the risk we're gonna have to take. So, adding all of this up, we are dropping a whooping 25 lance rating ourselves. Even if we're not that heavy. Yeah? Should that be it? No, I'm changing my mind. And I'm bringing the hailstorm. And now we are a 957 ton. The hailstorm ERLM will be a constant attack. Yeah, it's worth it. It's worth it. Okay, these are the choices. Our first big, official, large-scale super heavy. Will we do it? I don't know. As always with super heavy, if we encounter something utterly stupid, which is possible, I reserve the right to pull out. Because we are entering the kind of mission. So let's roll. See you in a moment. Very well, once more into the breach. If the breach was on fire, and we knew where we're gonna die. Pretty much. Okay. Defenders. And support lines. If I'm not mistaken, in that mission, it might not be the actual defender, but the reinforcement that could be heavy. We'll see. But I do spot a beautiful hill right here where we could absolutely not cower behind. We would never do that. Because until we know if there's a railgun, we're just not gonna show our face. That's not being a coward, right? What do we got?
Awaiting orders.
Right, so we're just gonna reserve the armor, which will give us a picture. And that picture paints an Ostend. Okay. Battlemaster. This looks regular stuff. Dangerous stuff, nonetheless. These Thunderbolts, Carrier, and Jess are no joke. An Ostend is a regular one, I think. A Morgan? D.I. Morgan. Okay. Mad Cat MK2. No joke either. The Wanu. Okay. And the Warlock. The Warlock, is that the heavy missile dude? Yeah, I think so. Okay, so, yeah, the reinforcements are the problem. But they're all the way over there. The 0A. I don't remember if that's the 0A that's the railgunner or not. I probably should rewatch my old videos and figure it out. So, for now, until we know what we're facing, we are staying put. The Wanu is an Omni-mech, so they have plenty of configuration. They can be some of the easiest super heavies, or the worst, depending on the flavor of what you have today. I mean, the easy one is the one that have short-range weapon. With their slow speed, you can just pick them apart. The worst one, they have the railguns.
What's up, boss?
And other nastiness.
What can I do for you?
Sure, we're gonna be patient. Until next round, where we can perhaps see what they have. Perhaps. I mean, you don't have to be a diviner to figure out if it's a railgunner. You just have to notice that there's big ballistic and not a lot more, because railguns are heavy. If there's a plethora of missiles and other stuff, well, it's not the railgunner. Then life is good.
What can I do you for? Bustin' up.
So far, we only spotted 2 of the super variety. Ah, it's a heavy Gauss guy, which is no joke. I still don't want to get hit by it, but it's manageable. Now, the Ultra 20 and the LBX 20 are no joke, but they are short range.
Awaiting orders.
If you ever wondered why I said no to suggestions of SRM builds and other stuff in the comments, it's because I want to kill them before we are in SRM range. Because we're starting to see the real deal here.
Talk to me.
The ELRMs are going to be able to have quite a lot of fun with these faraway big guys. So next round, I'm going to use our direct fire dude to just peek out and try to get these Thunderbolt carriers. And I will try to ELRM the big guys. So far we only see 2 though. Which is plenty enough, you know. We might actually send the bandits in. I mean, if we send the bandits over here using the terrain, they should not be able to fire upon them. And we could send the bandits against these guys.
How might I help?
So I'm actually going to reserve the armor. It's going to be a bit of juggling, but I think it's worth it. We might get a shot. Might.
Holding for tactical advantage.
At 23, do we have anybody else but the armor? No. We have a burnt. So the burnt does not... actually you do have an angle for these guys. But that would be putting you in a very vulnerable position. So I won't.
Hey there.
The catapult can play indirect for now. I mean, I can use its stealth, not care, and stand. 44 against a carrier is reasonable.
Here comes the show.
That is a chunk of its armor.
Good to go.
The rest of you guys are gonna be patient, please. Rook. Rook, I believe that I can start sending you forward.
No shooting, just running.
I'm gonna take the long way around and make sure we're not gonna be in the crosshairs of the big guys. But I believe we can start playing with the bandits, hide and seek with them. Our direct fire mechs are gonna be patient though.
Standing by.
So you, sir... Yeah, I'm not gonna take the risk. I'm gonna go all the way over here.
Double time.
Even though that means you don't have a shot.
Waiting for orders.
More patience from you, please. Now, it does mean we're probably gonna get hit by those thunderbolts. But it's better this way. Here it comes. Oh, direct hits on the hailstorm. Understood. But you did put yourself forward in a beautiful I can kill you now position. That will require some... putting myself in the direct risk. Where the Wanu... The Warlock. The Warlock is the heavy MRM. Okay, heavy MRMs are insanely deadly. in terms of sheer raw firepower, but they have the same range of MRM, so they're not a threat yet.
Confirmed.
Alright, so those thunderbolts are too deadly to wait. This one hasn't fired yet, so I'm gonna go for him first. There you go. You've been Orioned.
You got. Hostile eliminated.
I was never able to use the heavy MRM last season because... Oh, that's bad. Pretty much the super heavies are too slow. Viking 2C. Hell, we just got rid of a Viking. Here it comes crawling back.
На связи. Педаль в пол, принято.
We're gonna try and get that one.
Принял.
Jess are no joke. They are a good tank. I'm probably just gonna pull back after having killed the Thunderbolt carrier and not stay in the crosshair.
Внимание, внимание, меня ведут радаром.
Especially because we're getting sensor locked a lot.
Содрало.
So Barras the main battle tank. Okay. That's a dangerous one with stealth.
How's it going?
Alright, let's say goodbye to a Jess, hopefully.
No target.
Maybe. To be Dakad. Ah, just not enough.
Reporting. Roger. Venting heat and stabilizing.
I don't think the armors are gonna get a shot, no, so... Patience.
Confirmed. Holding.
Warlock is moving. How far is he? He's getting closer and he has an armor on top. Warlock is only a 110. So his armor is relatively weak.
Yeah.
Relatively.
Copy that.
17. 17. Okay. Battlemaster. Okay, move after firing. Gotcha.
Waiting for orders.
The Anu cannot deploy here.
Moving at full throttle.
I actually, yeah, sure, take that shot.
Combat commander.
That is a lot of AMS. Now, the Wanu does have a heavy Gauss. He's still a bit too far away to use it.
Ready for order.
But let's assume that the super heavies will be accurate with it.
Moving out.
So, you, sir. Not gonna use the acid yet, I'm gonna use the acid mines.
All weapon systems.
There you go, step into the mines. Sir, 2 warlocks and a black... Oh! Fuck me. Okay. Ask and you shall receive. Double railgun Black Rose. And we are now in its crosshair.
Hear ya.
Well, somebody's gonna die.
Pedal to the metal.
If a railgun sees you, it hits. That's how it works. That's how we've operated in the past. And I believe that's what's gonna happen now. Black Rose. Of course it had to be hidden, so I didn't see it right away. Of course. Alright, well, the Warlock, that's an Ost end at 50%. Warlock, it's 7 per hit. I mean, it's gotta be the Black Rose. I mean, nothing... Even if it's only 30%.
Roger that.
The Black Rose is officially the problem now. Big, fat, fuck you problems that we will find out. Ow. So that's what it does.
Hard hit there.
That Morgan is actually very dangerous.
Внимание, внимание, меня ведут радаром.
Sure, sensor lock, you're our railgun target. A triple Gauss.
Yes, Commander.
I mean, let's all line up and see who's gonna die. I fully expect to have to pull out of that one. Magical AMS now, 58 out of 60. And here we go. So who's dead? You hit the leg. I'm not dead. Okay. Okay, so I'm not dead yet. But the dynamic of this fight has completely shifted now. So I cannot peek out anymore. We'll see if I have time next turn to pull everybody away from the railgun. I mean, last season I had artillery that I could use to whittle down something like a Black Rose. This season I don't.
Let's do this.
So this is what I was fearing when we first saw the nerf to artillery. Is how the hell I'm gonna do this now? Because you can't fight a Black Rose with those cheater pilots in direct confrontation. It's impossible. So how the hell do we gonna do that? I don't know. I honestly don't.
Ready for orders.
Sir,
Ready for orders.
Mr. Rook. Believe you will be safe here from the big gun. And you can go crit fish here. Did something.
Critical hit, Commander. Waiting on you, Commander.
The rifleman. Yeah, we cannot. We have to stay hidden.
Got it. Max speed, no shooting.
We have to stay hidden. So, buckle up for a long one, guys, because
Affirmative.
the railgun changes everything. Small BA Centaur and a tube artillery. Sure, why not? Why not?
Yes,
Now, at what point do you get up? At 20. Okay, and hopefully with your one leg, we'll be able to get you to safety. Thunderbolt are being very efficient. That is a lot of armor off the hailstorm. Nope, 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 nope. Those are good target, but I am noping out.
all right.
Okay, next initiative, it is the archer, and we'll see if we can get him out of there. Come on. Why is everything slower with super heavies? Oh, speaking of tube artillery. So,
Good to go.
okay, we're still at 21. We have 3 people at 21. Keep crit seeking.
Target.
2 engine crit out of it.
Inflicted heavy damage. Waiting for orders.
Rolo.
Moving out.
Your role just became very important. Let's put more mines in that area.
No joy. All out of AC2 ammo.
You, sir. We can't afford to play hide and seek with the bandit and their very fast movement. So for the moment, we're gonna play with our vehicles and try to get rid of a few enemies like this. Until we get an opportunity to hit that railgun. The railgun dictates the
Шеф, я снова на ногах.
Dictate the
Дую,
fight.
относительно готов.
So, can you move, buddy? Can you move out of harm's way, or are you dead? You seem to be able to.
Мех сильно хромает. Повторяю, мех сильно хромает.
Hopefully that's out of railgun, or he's either that or he's getting shot in the back with it.
Roger.
So, I suppose I can use that backstrike now.
Giving them everything I've got.
Or not. Got some magical AMS out of the stealth tank. It's a light AC2 build. Huh.
Yep.
I don't think the Fett is gonna get a target. Let him rest. So please be patient with me. It's gonna be one of those. Got direct hits on the prime.
Took a hard hit there.
You have orders? Roger that. Digging in.
Standing by.
Sorry, no targets for you.
Roger that.
We should probably focus on the advanced AMS tank with these guys, because it's a problem.
Standing by.
The rate. We can go play with the rate. Warlocks are moving in. Some of the mines are working. I mean, I wish I could be fighting the warlocks right now, making sure they don't get close enough for those heavies. Heavy MRM. Ooh, you can reach the Mad Cat, okay. The Nova Cat. Alright, but what matters is this guy, and this guy did not fire. We were able to get the archer out of harm's way. So that's good news, everybody. We're not dead yet.
Light damage. Holding firm.
You've got my attention.
Only slightly inconvenienced and dreading for our lives. Sure.
Here we go.
I mean, I wish I had artillery like last season now to soften up those monsters. Yep, super heavy, guys. That's what they do. Everyone's dead. One shot. There you go.
Mess them up. Mess them up good.
Both armor and pilot. That's what they do. Okay.
Reporting.
Okay, Triceratops is still alive. Pardon me. At least our pilot didn't die.
Reserving action.
Hold it.
Yeah, there's nothing I can do. Nothing. Nothing at all. I can just F around, maybe,
Coordinates received.
with these guys on this side. Yeah.
Yes, Commander. Copy that.
It's all gonna be stopped anyway. Probably just wasting my time. Yeah.
Good to go.
Can you... If I make you move over here, can you reach the Black Rose? Yes, you can.
Locking in. All weapons.
Well, we got 1 bar of armor off the Black Rose. That's the problem. They have so much firepower that you cannot, and accuracy, unnatural accuracy, that you cannot fight them. So, without indirect, we're kind of fucked.
Ready.
Alright, well, we do have some mortar.
Location confirmed.
We're gonna start using it. It's not worth using acid if you cannot follow up to use the damage. So, well, do we have any hit chances over here? 25 is our best one. 17, even against a super heavy, only had 17 accuracy. Yeah. Alright. But we can hit the one with the advanced AMS, so let's do that.
Commander. Move into position.
Man, super heavy this season is probably gonna be a fever dream.
Moving to position. Yes, Commander.
Okay, let's see if we cannot do some damage with you. That would be putting yourself in the one who destroyed the other bandit one shot. So I won't. I'm gonna wait for more opportunities. You, sir, keep running away.
Принял, выдвигаюсь.
Awaiting orders.
That's all I got. That's all I can do. Not when there's a railgun out there. All we can do is cower and
Yes, Commander.
maybe use some Overwatch or indirect fire or I don't know.
Here we
Alright,
go.
I'm gonna risk the double tap to try and get that AMS off the field. Got some solid hit with the Ultra 20s.
Orders.
You, sir, have one job and one job only.
Affirmative.
Its next turn is at 15. I hope everybody is out of its range. I hope. We'll see. Alright, here we go. Whoo! Ooh, it went for the double tap. And for our pleasure, we have airstrikes. Because of course we do. And it's... yeah, okay. Right. It's a bad one. Our archer, with its limp leg, is just out of it. We are at least... oof. 3 perfect hits with the Gauss rifle. Okay. This is looking grim. This is looking very grim. I don't see us succeeding this mission, to be quite honest. I'm still gonna try. Still gonna see what I can do. But first things first. Burnt, get out of there.
Copy that.
You've already taken too much damage. Now we must avoid the airstrike on top of all of our problems. That's a second airstrike. Yeah. Okay. Or is that 2 on top of one another? Because I see 2 signal. That's 2. And not seeing a second one, that means they're both perfectly on top of one another. So there's 2 airstrike in there.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yes, Commander.
Receiving you.
So the only thing I can do is run away.
Roger that.
Waiting for orders.
Anu, get out of there. That's all I got. It's all I got. Mr. Bandit, let's see. Let's see. The Battlemaster has proven himself dangerous with his Gauss rifle. This will be putting myself in the crosshair of the Wanu, which can one-shot the bandit. But I have to start getting rid of some of these enemies. So, in we go.
Targeting now strike.
So, Magic AMS... ahoy. 20 out of 20. Here comes the Wanu. Okay, okay. I think I'm okay.
Standing by.
Now, I wish I could be taking advantage of the minefield, but here's the thing. I can start targeting the Black Rose. Fuck it. Or else we're gonna spend 10 rounds of doing nothing. Let's go. I'm using offensive push not because it is... I'm hoping to do something special, just because I want to lower its initiative.
Roger. Good to go.
Now the rifleman is not going to be able to participate.
Moving fast.
And the catapult has a chance of survival because of its stealth. Small chance, but a chance nonetheless.
Waiting for orders.
Stupid risk we are going to have to take. Now, can I have an angle without the airstrike? Not really. So I'm sorry, Braver, but you cannot participate.
Order.
Mr. Rollo can. Mr. Rollo can indeed.
On my way.
So, again, using the offensive push to lower the initiative, not because I think it'll be useful in some other way. And it's time for the acid bath. That's decent damage.
AC-2 ammo depleted.
I mean, acid mortar might be the tool to fight these guys in direct.
Awaiting orders.
Okay, let's take this back shot. Come on.
Target acquired and locked in.
Not quite dead. Pew pew. Catapult is hard to hit. But when it comes to super heavies, this is not, shall we say, normal pilots, to be polite.
Принял, выдвигаюсь. Принял, открываю огонь.
Oof, okay. Only one evasion for the Bolt. This could be a death sentence. Warlocks are still out of range, but not for long. And when the heavy MRM starts flying, it'll be death.
Barely a hit, Commander. Standing by.
So, double tap. Shall we? I think I think I need to pull off all the start. Pull off all the stop. Offensive push. 20%. It's all I got.
Target confirmed.
Why 20%? I don't know.
What the hell?
What the hell indeed. It's all I got. It's all I got. I cannot, in any shape or form, as a player, done any better, I think. It might just be that until I create a monster fleet of acid mortar and long-range missile that I can perhaps defeat these, something like this. It is possible indeed that we won't be able to do that at all. Yeah, us and our super heavies, right. But they're not very dangerous one. Alright, well, we brought its initiative down to 4, but now it has targets. It has the Bolt. And this guy doesn't seem to care about 12 evasion. Fuck all. Yeah, the Warlock, that was a case of heavy MRM. Yeah. The odds of winning this fight is getting lower and lower. We do have some missile hit here. There is a slight and an emphasis, slight chance to do something.
Aye, aye.
Holy hell. We got a crit on the XL engine. That must be one of the 2 airstrikes.
Watch the skies. Airstrike.
Okay, 15. What's 15? More airstrikes? No.
Critical hit.
Well, this guy there didn't seem to care too much, and now it's a dead catapult. There we go. And that's that. Alright, well guys, as I said, I reserve the right to pull out. And without the tools we had last season, like without artillery, without ELRM acid, I don't see this happening. At least not with the crew that we have now. We would need to retool and have a bunch of indirect weapon, a bunch more acid ammo to even attempt this. You cannot face railguns in direct fire. It's impossible. So, your only option is indirect. So that's the game. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out of that one, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Alright, sure, there we are. That's the reality of the super heavies in this season of Roguetech, when artillery was and ELRM with acid were balanced. It balanced some of the mission right out of a possibility. So, I don't think we're gonna return to this until we had plenty of indirect acid ammo or more indirect platform. Right now, our crew of fast-moving heavies just cannot. It can't. The thing is with artillery is that it was easily available to just rack up some arrow 4 stuff. It was easily available. Now, getting those specific Typhoon ammo is much more scarce. Acid ammo is much more scarce. But, for the rest of the episode, we're gonna find ourselves something to do. To do that one, I would need 2 super heavies. That I don't have. So let's see. Could fight Delirium. We could do a Hand of Doom. Hand of Doom. We haven't done an escort in a while, but that could be a long mission in the jungle, so we're gonna avoid it for now. I don't feel like a target acquisition either, so it's gonna be the Hand of Doom. The Hand of Doom. Which does bring a good chunk of C-bills. And 2-9 salvage. It's gonna have to be that. We did use some of our budget to move back here. Sure, yeah, we cannot drop all of that anymore. Understandable. But this would be just fine. And we're gonna go with that. See you guys in a moment. Style insertion! Let's roll. Now, we haven't fought the Republic in a while, and I'm curious to see at this level what kind of goodies could they have for us. Let's go take a look. Okay. Enemy units over there. Now, I don't feel like starting over the mountain and far away and have to go through the water. So, this is a bit risky to drop right next to them. But nonetheless, I don't feel like doing a walking simulator today. Ooh, hello. Right up on the mountain, are you? Hey, it's Bert! It's the same variant we have. That became the burnt when it exploded.
I'm picking up a new sensor trace.
And what we got is Kingfisher Prime. Interesting. Iron Cheetah. 1500 armor of Iron Cheetah. I'm not super familiar with that one, I'll be honest. Just looks like a direwolf. So we'll see. We'll see. A Titan. Titan is another one that I was never able to salvage or slash use. They're cool though. I love the wing on the head. Boar's head. Okay, okay. Now rock mortar. Well, there's some interesting stuff there. I believe that rock mortar might, an emphasis on might, contain acid ammo for mortar, which is exactly what we need to maybe one day, an emphasis on one day, try super heavies again.
Standing by. Going full throttle.
For now, we're gonna spread around a wee bit, using the terrain not to be targeted too much.
Copy that. Waiting for orders.
And we're gonna see what happens.
Affirmative.
Good to go.
Commander.
Bandit Pry. I believe you can afford to go there. You cannot be targeted really from over there. Now, this unusual VTOL, that's a reasonable amount of mortar.
I hear ya.
But it doesn't have bombs and other shenanigans who can ruin our day.
Good to go.
So I'm not too afraid of getting blown up, at
On
least.
my way, double time.
Small victories, you know? The cheetah looks fairly deadly, so we're gonna attempt to stay away from him for now. Okay, so automatically that's, yeah, armor juggling.
Orders.
Armor juggling.
Orders.
Awaiting orders.
21, that has to be the VTOL. Ooh, that's fast movement. Yep, acid mortar straight on the rifleman.
Took a heavy
You
hit
are
there.
not joking around, sir.
Major armor loss.
Now he's gonna be exceedingly hard to
Пару
hit.
таких попаданий, и это ведро можно будет на помойку тащить.
Yep, I heard you. But we don't have any other way. At least it doesn't have AMS, so can maybe
Something, Chief?
scratch it to death, more or less.
On my way. Aye, aye.
Oh, it does. The flare, right.
Move into position.
10%, but I'll still have to crank it up and give it all I have. Which is nothing. Not even one out of 18 shots.
На связи.
Gods.
Принял, выдвигаюсь. Есть полный залп.
Commander,
I'll have to dedicate everything to take that VTOL down.
everything I've got.
There's no other way. Gonna have to ignore the rest of them for now. Hopefully,
Внимание, внимание, меня ведут радаром.
the terrain will make us not get hit. Yeah, and that's with the bonus of these weapons. Insanity. 16 evasion. I've never been able to get 16 evasion in modern Roguetech. I forgot the enhanced imaging. Damn it.
Critical hit, Commander.
But slowly but surely, we're going to 20% chance our way to kill it. Hopefully. There you go.
Reporting critical hit. Yes, Commander.
And hopefully it's gonna salvage us some acid mortar. That would be worth...
Negative damage.
That would be worth all of the effort. Ow!
Waiting for order.
Rollo with the airburst. I believe you, sir, are gonna seal the deal. Got it.
Tango down.
Okay, well, that took a lot of effort for just one unit. But it's done. No more mortar acid for you. Now we can concentrate on easy to kill units. Mechs.
They've got a lock on me.
You have orders?
It's not the best shot, so we're just gonna do the pew. Now the cheetah, which is a... Not yet. The cheetah, I'm a wee bit scared of what it has. For a good reason. Seems to be full of pew, though. 131 heat. Wow. Okay. And we got arrow 4. Okay. Coming in from something invisible. Understood.
Oh, you bastards.
Oh, you bastard indeed. Okay.
How can I help?
Hailstorm. Don't mind if I do.
All weapons are go.
Alright, but now that the biggest threat is off, which, in case you asked, was not a mech in the mech gang, we're going to
Reporting.
be able to fight back
Yes, Commander.
as soon as I'm done with my armor. Now at 21... Okay. Okay.
My armor's in bad shape.
We're taking some hits on that one, but we are ready now to fight back. And these are a wee bit easier to hit than a VTOL.
Take that. Good to go.
You, sir, are still covered in acid. So I'm gonna pull you back.
Affirmative. Everything I've got. Critical hit, Commander.
На связи. Принял, выдвигаюсь.
Let's get him. That ought to be it for you.
Парни,
There you
парни, давайте еще немного, мы сможем.
Okay, open armor, insert crit. Still not. Now the burnt has been taking a lot of hits. So we're gonna do some burnt on burnt action.
Locked on target.
What's up, boss?
A miss catapult.
On the move.
The orange cheetah is a fine target.
Confirm. Commander?
Alright, now we send in the armor. And the armor... What's the initiative of the armor inside? We have one at 19, and what about yours? 16? Yes. So this fellow is at... Both of them are at 16. So I hope the armor will be first.
Ready for orders.
Same thing. We're gonna put it all on the cheetah, because these things have a lot of armor.
All weapons are go.
Well, almost killed it with those two.
I'm receiving you.
The Anu. Go for the master. Did put some in my friend's back.
Took a hard hit there.
Orders.
Mr. Proteus. How about... I'm not gonna use acid on the Battle Master because he's already been hit. But guided at 79%. There we go.
This, huh? Oh, nice hit on that one.
Good.
Not much armor left in that location.
Ah. We were first.
Heavy cannon. Oh, it's on now.
Gotcha. Here comes the wing boy, the Titan. Now, what does this thing have? Plenty of pews and plenty of SRMs. That's interesting.
Waiting for orders.
I wonder what's the affinity on that boat.
Roger.
Okay, going for the Proteus, that's fine.
How might I help?
Alright, let's give it to him. Last but not least, an Atlas. Okay, bandit took a schnittle bit, but we're okay. Ooh, arrow from the Militia 2 CX.
Talk to me.
So Hailstorm, do you have a direct shot or not? You don't. So we're gonna stand and shoot. Burnt is 5 damage per hit at 50%. 6 per hit. What about that Demolisher? Ooh, that's a dangerous fellow. 2 HVAC and an arrow. Okay. Battlemaster is actually not bad, but we're gonna go for the Burton.
All weapons are go.
Oh, it's on now.
Hi there. How you doing?
Roger. Let's get this done. Reporting critical hit.
Что там еще?
Stupamisha indeed.
Педаль в пол, принято.
No idea what that means.
Принял, работаю. Парни, давайте еще немного, мы сможем.
And we have a boink, a battle boink, a master boink,
Right here.
a boink master. You choose.
On the move. All weapons are go. Okay.
There you
now
go.
Gloves are off.
Mr. Orion has exposed himself.
Receiving you.
Quite indecent.
I'm on it.
What's the plan?
Enjoy.
Commander,
Ah, and a rifleman kill?
moving to position.
We're gonna tune you down a wee bit.
Commencing alpha strike.
Close enough.
Critical hit, Commander. Standing by.
Bandits are gonna assume position for next turn.
Affirmative. Roger that. Ready.
And the Bolt.
Heading out.
I mean, the Master is no longer a big deal, so we're gonna crit seek you.
All weapons.
More things explodey.
Critical hit, Commander. I'm out of LRM.
Just a few, no problem.
Yes, Commander.
I don't think I need to crank it up to 6. Well, maybe I should have.
Score. Critical hit.
That stealth tank is actually interesting.
Commander.
2 big guns, and the arrow 4 can be swapped for like a thunderbolt.
Affirmative.
Standing by.
Our own little Burnt is not having a good day,
Copy that.
but he can still send some damage downrange.
Attacking from position.
You've been Orioned!
Everything you've got. Enemy down.
That's actually some decent damage on the bandit.
I'm taking heavy hits.
These pilots are getting better. 10 evasion is no longer safe. Let's call it safe.
Scarred a critical hit.
Burton is not having a good time. Not much left of him, really. Okay, Demolisher playing with his arrow 4 again.
Copy that.
And last but not least, a Boarhead Atlas. Oh, goes indirect. Interesting. I was sure it was gonna go for the bandit with all the pulse in the world.
Receiving you.
Alright, well, thank you for not moving.
It's go time.
we appreciate the jester.
Yes, Commander.
Here at Stackpole Crew, we appreciate the jester. Let's wait until we move the other one. You, sir,
Location confirmed.
don't like the heat that much. I don't think we're gonna need the acid for that one.
Firing a full salvo. Get
There we go.
everything you've got.
Burton is a good mech. We are using it ourselves.
Commander,
It just got roasted a little,
on the move.
so his name is now burnt.
Yeah.
На связи.
Just slightly roasted over a stackpole.
Педаль в пол, принято. Принял, работаю.
We don't have campfire
Парни,
on that
парни,
crew.
давайте.
We have stackpoles.
Aye, aye.
We grill hot dogs over stackpoles. That's how we do it.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, you, sir, can assume a different position for next turn. Start working on that tank.
Firing. Hot damn. Let's good to go.
That tank would have been a lot more dangerous if it had engaged us in direct fire.
Good to go. Waiting for orders. Moving fast.
You, sir, also will assume position.
Giving in everything I've got. Mech warriors.
I mean, both the Titan and the Iron Cheetah in this discussions are interesting. The Iron Cheetah appeared to have a 400 rated engine on something like a direwolf, 100-ton direwolf chassis.
Commander?
I'd be curious to know how much pod space is left.
Kicking it.
I do love fast assault.
Affirmative. Come on, people. Let's make
Good to go.
Start working on this fellow.
Copy that.
That's half of the Demolisher's armor. Okay, okay. Bandit is still good.
You've got my attention.
Metal. 43 here, 43 here.
Here we go. For House Arano.
We beat a hate. Not a huge deal.
Let's go.
Waiting for orders.
This is gonna hurt a wee bit more.
Hell yeah.
There you go. Alright, one thing left. That tank is interesting. And maybe we're gonna get some acid ammo out of this ordeal.
Hit 'em hard.
Because that's what we're gonna need if we ever want to take on these super heavies again.
Принял, выдвигаюсь.
Okay,
Парни, парни, давайте еще немного, мы сможем.
so that went well. The rock, the VTOL was the most dangerous thing on the board. I'm curious about the cheetah and the acid ammo. So the salvage table is going to be interesting, and I'll see you in a moment. Alright, so 2 million is reasonable after all the deductions. We're gonna see what the repair bill is with that before claiming victory, because we did get hit a little on that one. Quite a lot, really. But we made it through without losing anyone. So, what is an Iron Cheetah? Mounting 2 large laser, Omni-Mech Sniper. The affinities is Gunboat, Unyielding, Resistance. Well, anything above 40 is, forget about it, but... Gunboat is good. It works with every gun. Stable. Minus 10% stability taken, minus 30 the damage to self when firing large weapon. Wow, the stable quirk could be what we needed for something like the double heavy Gauss build instead. Because this is an engine 400. This is a big 6.4. I mean, if I replace... I don't know if I'm going to be able to fit 2 heavy gauss with that kind of weight, but... now I want an iron cheetah. Huh. So the Demolisher 2 was also an interesting one with stealth, vehicle stealth, 2 big guns. They're 14-ton guns. The Arrow 4 could be replaced by something like a Thunderbolt, so that it will be less useless. 3-4 movement profile is not great though. And that's the rock. Ammo, mortar, acid. There's 2 of it. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, so 2 very interesting thing on the loot table. The Demolisher, we're gonna let it go, it's too slow. But an Iron Cheetah, I want one now. And I wish I could salvage those, but the priority is going to go to the acid ammo. Because that's what we need to progress, that's what we need. And though TSM is incredibly good, you both save weight and get your TSM at the same time. Damn it. That's a stacked loot table. Alright, so the ammo is in a pack of 2. So I don't need to use my 2 priority for it. That's huge. That is huge. So it's either gonna be the Endo TSM or some Iron Cheetah parts. Because I want to see what I can do with you. So that's the choice. Yeah, so of course we get only 1 part. But what can you do? We're going to keep the mortar. And we're going to keep the acid. So that maybe we can try again with super heavies at one point. But we don't have enough indirect at the moment. So see you. Alright, so 45 days and 4,200,000 something is not as bad as I expected. We should be able to fit that in our budget. So, I think that'll be it for this one, guys. We did get more acid ammo, which is the exact solution we're looking for. But until we have a lot, including Typhon ammo for LRM, we're gonna have to stay off big super heavy mission. As we've seen, we don't have enough indirect to actually face them. For at least that mission, if we find another one of those mission against maybe pirates, super heavy pirates that is less dangerous, maybe we'll try that one. But for now, we encountered a difficulty wall that cannot be solved with the current tools that we have. Sure, let me know your thoughts in the comments. Any suggestion is of course welcome. And I will see you next time. Thank you.